used the mess on the background, just finished building. This is a commission uh, for Ryan Murphy. He requested two Arcann sabers, one with copper emitter for more Texan style, and the other one is an Arcann style, and a custom Arcann mask, 3D printed, fully treated, with high quality paint. So first off, the mask, we built um, a mesh visor so he's able to see through it. Everything was uh, hand painted, hand constructed from different materials. We went with some good padding in the back, just so it can make it comfortable due to the 3D print. He wanted a tri harness, so we did a tri harness on it versus the one harness that goes from here to here. Uh, Overall, came out pretty good. Alright, so let's put that to the side. For the Arcanes, we used Saber Gear. Albert Alchek is awesome when it comes to these bags, and he wanted kind of a so Albert Alchek over at Saber Gear makes these. The customer wanted kind of a yin yang bags, so he went with the black gold wolf, custom wolf, dark wolf logo, and water resistant white with gold logo. It's more of a beige actually, kind of like an off-white. Both of these bags, I use them a lot. Both of these bags are very well constructed, very well stitched. Has nice internal material as well. Very smooth to the touch. I love these bags and I live by them. So this is part of the bundle. When ordering the Arcanes, you actually get a bag with the Arcann. You get a saber stand as well with the Arcann. Just a standard saber stand for them. In his build, he asked for more of a chrome-like look to the shrouds, so we properly treated them. Obviously, you can get that very, very reflective cone, mirror-like chrome, but we got very close. So let's start out with the Arcann. Well, first of all, both sabers, the customer wanted 15 presets originally. I added an additional preset to it to make it an even 16. So each one I custom on the blade builder, built the colors that he wanted for each one of the fonts. We went over it, discussed it, and we did kind of a play-by-play list of the font name, the track name, the style of the blade, whether it's pulsing, medium pulse, fast pulse, unstable, so forth, and of course the primary colors and the font colors. And I went and coded it into the blade style editor and created a one button mod, which is the next thing I'll talk about. Normally when I construct these, there's two buttons for proffie. One is power, one is aux. In this case, he wanted to maintain the button style. He liked the way the button style is, which is the dome button. But with that is a single dome button. So you Ethan and Matthew actually created the one button mod, along, I believe, with Dimitri, with different variations. Ethan provided me with a file with the most updated version using the iOS 1312 AP, which has the ducking and the humpies, and excuse me, it's very late. The ducking, the humpy, and the updated mod button functions into that mode. So into that file, sorry, that iOS. So Alex Redmond is doing a great job over there as well with Ultra iOS, and has provided me many guidances, and I appreciate that. I want to also give a shout out to Joe Rand, Ethan, for among the others that have been helping me with this, and I appreciate your help. So of course, not there ain't no build that does not have its difficulties, but we kind of went through it and discussed everything with the customer, and he was very pleased with the way it's been coming out. I've been keeping him updated on every occasion. So going on to the Saber, the first one is Arcann. So there will be some differences in the Arcann and the Thexan, very slight differences, but most of all they're mainly the same, just switched around fonts and switched around boot up sounds and so forth. Now bear with me because doing some of these fonts and stuff with a one button is not new to me, but the way the proffie is designed and the button functions for the one button are new to me. So to start out with, we have a 3D printed blade plug by Joel Weinberg over at Shoot First Props. Makes some great blade plugs for me. I hand etched the emitters. Now normally I do an inverse version of this on the emitter, but I spoke to the customer and we wanted it to kind of pop out better, and we went with an inverted version of my normal design, which I'd be honest, I kind of like a lot better. It gives it that rough look that the Arcann has. Okay. Like I said, the shroud is 3D printed and treated. You can't even tell it's 3D printed. Very nice move. I did a lot of grit sanding on this to get it where it's at. We put some 832 button screws to hold these in place, and pretty good. We drilled 2 holes for the blade holder as per the request. For Arcann, we went and we added a cover tech knob on this version. We went with the lower pommel versus the more extended one that I normally do. I kind of like the way this came out, and I added a normal external recharge port, so when the kill key is pulled or twisted, then it will be turned on. In this case, we're gonna pull the kill key. Okay, that's his requested boot up sound. I'm gonna try not to blind anyone and try to see how I can do this properly while doing the video. So the first font I believe is Dark Knight, and we'll go through each font. Oh, it went straight to Seagull. Should have been Dark Knight. Oh, I know why. Like I said, it's hard for me to do the button thing, so if we skip, we'll go back to it. All right, but let's see. This is Seagull. All right, he picked the colors he wanted and the fox, and we adapted to it. So with this one, he wanted kind of a magenta. I mean, not a magenta. I gotta read it. It was kind of like a purplish, but a very light purple on it. It's the blasters for Seagull. For lockup, you have to hold the button down and then smack it, or clash. So hold it down. You get lock up. For force effects, I believe you hold it down and you kind of, there you go. You kind of just twist your hand. Okay. I believe this version had something that I read where random you can get some random clashes sometimes. Ooh, I dropped it. You know, clashes. Alright, so for the blasters, just press it. Okay. For lockup, I already showed you. Force effect, I already showed you. Shut it off. Okay. I'm still trying to learn the music, but each one has a music track. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. Alright, I gotta learn it still.
This weapon is your life.
That's the next font. Alright. I think this is Star Killer. And with Star Killer, he wanted kind of a pulse. So if you notice the light, it goes from like a pulsing light to dark blue. Right. Oh, I'm telling you, you gotta get used to these one button. Right. There's a way, and I gotta look it up, where you can remove the force clashes, and that's in the settings. Lady Tano. Vader. Or Rogue Vader, something like that. I think Negotiator by Fonts by Forzy. Balance. Kylo Ren. Now with this, if you notice the flicker on it, he wanted an unstable blade, so I messed with it, changed some numbers around, adjusted it so that it has a blood orange unstable blade on it, and it came out pretty good, the unstable blade. You can see the flickering on it. Okay, I think it has something to do with the way you move, you angle it for the shut-offs. I gotta talk to the guys about that. I don't know what they did with that one button mod. Anyway, Luke. He went with a green, not a line. Oh, keep in mind also, some of these fonts are not smooth swing fonts. Vengeance. Kind of a purple magenta with red. I believe Darth Maul. I think this is a regular, this is not smooth swing. Oh, don't mind me, I'm tired. Come on, I'm tired. I believe this is pure blood. He asked me to do whatever I want with pure blood, so I gave it a cyan main blade with a magenta class. I'll check. Maybe the board is loose. That's why the clashes. I'm just doing a demo. Tinsy. He wanted a very strobe-like look with the Tinsy, and I think we kind of picked a good one on that one. Lock up. And then next one I believe is the Dark Knight, which is the Arcann font. And this is the main one. It has a gold yellowish look to it. Okay. Put the kill key back in. Okay, so for the Thexan, we went with a copper emitter style. And what I did was I went in there and added some tones for the recessed part of the hand engraved, which I hand engraved by hand. Okay, same thing, custom plug. It's a little bit more weathered than the other one. The other one's more shinier. We still went with the chrome look, but more weathered out. If you really get in there, you can see it. Alright, we did not add cover tech to this one. He didn't want it. Okay. Same boot up he wanted. That's the Dark Knight. Yeah, I think the other one, the board was a little loose. This one sounds a lot better. And I'll show the internals in a second. So in this one, he put Pure Blood in the front as the second font versus Seagull. Again, you got kind of a minty green on this.
This weapon is your life.
Like I said, this one has that pulse. You see from light to dark.
The Sin have been extinct for a millennium.
Grand Legacy.
This is General Kenobi. Missed me.
That's another thing. This goes into the mute mode. How you? I think Ethan was saying something about this mode. He didn't like neither.
Don't directly too long.
So it goes kind of like into a silent mode. And I'll be honest, I forgot how to turn it off the silent mode. Hold on. Oh, I think the battery's slow, it says. Yeah. So I gotta charge the battery on this one. Alright, you gotta look at this one. So where's the key for this? Oh, so the internals. You unscrew it there, at the bottom. Okay, that will release the pommel. Just tap it. Okay, grab it by the wires. Hold on, let me do it with this hand. So you can see. Grab it by the wires and just slightly pull. Okay. The battery. If you need to reset, you press the reset button there. Okay. This is your reboot button. Everything nice and wired. Just reinsert it back. Okay, I always give it a little twist for the wiring so the wirings don't get cut up or caught in. And then just kind of push it in there long enough so that the wires kind of lay down. And you will get one of these as well for each. Just tighten it up. Okay. And like I said, you can charge it through here. Okay. In this section. Okay, so your recharge is here. So your recharge will be here. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, there goes your dual. Alright, we'll go over any questions you might have after this video, and then I can pack it all up for you. Alright, and have it sent out, as I need to get this packed up and shipped by Friday. Thank you for watching Custom Dark Whip Sabers.